Rush Duel is a fast-paced spin-off game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can summon as many monsters as you want and draw up to 5 cards each turn. In this series, me and the TheDrAlex progress through each Rush Duel product release and build decks with whatever cards were available at that time. We have been drafting characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime and have exclusive access to those characters' boss monsters, and will continue to draft characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush series. Join us as we continue to battle it out in this series, Rush Duel Character Draft. Megaroad Pack was released on June 4th, 2022, and includes new support for 7's anime characters. Since I have Yuga, I'll receive Supreme Beast Magnum Overlord, a new machine maximum monster that can go up to 5,000 attack with piercing and can negate monster effects. Since I have Mimi, I'll receive Keto, the Kitchen Master, a 2500 attack aqua monster that can increase my life points. Since Alex has Luke, he'll receive Sturdy Strike Dragon, Metal Gear Star F, a 3000 attack fusion monster with a multi-choice effect to either boost all of his monsters' attack by 500 and make 2 attacks on monsters, or protect all of his monsters from battle and traps, and the ability to attack twice. Since Alex also has Roman, he'll receive Princess Omega, the Supreme Shining Superstar, a 2900 attack fusion monster with a multi-choice effect to either change battle positions of their own monsters and weaken an opponent's, or shuffle up to 7 cards from the opponent's graveyard back into the deck. Since Alex has Ushiro, he'll receive Dark Skeleton, Dead Ruler, a 2500 attack monster that can send a zombie from hand to grave to gain 1000 attack and burn the opponent. This set introduces 3 new 7's anime characters. Otis introduces Magician of Dark Sevens, a 2800 attack fusion monster that gains 300 attack for each dark spellcaster in the graveyard and protects you from battle damage involving your other monsters. And Darkness Zero Rogue, a weak monster that when special summoned can destroy all level 8 or lower monsters on the opponent's field. Gibumi introduces Omega Katana, the Supreme Shining Superstar, a 2900 attack fusion monster with a multi-choice effect to either gain attack and immunity to destruction traps, or destroy 1 spell/trap card. Zoe introduces Cyberstein Shrine, a 2500 attack zombie that can revive up to 2 level 4 or lower normal zombies from the graveyard. Oriental Tiger is a high defense beast monster that can burn the opponent when changing battle position. Finally, a promo card was released on the 2nd of May for the Luke Explosive Supremacy Legend Volume 3. Void Strike Dragon Zero Gygius is a 3300 attack fusion monster with a multi-choice effect to either weaken opponent's monster to 0 attack and attack monsters twice, or destroy a spell/trap and special summon a monster from the graveyard. I will be taking Otis and Oriental Tiger, and Alex will have Gibumi and Zoe. This is the deck that we're bringing to today's game. This is Beast Magnum. So this is all of our different Magnum machine maximum monsters all kind of jammed into one deck. And that's because other than just playing a strictly machine deck or just a strictly maximum deck, there's not really a good place to put our new boss monster in Supreme Beast Magnum Overlord. So we'll just go through the card by card. Supreme Machine Magnum Overlord is a really swingy card that gains power based on how big our opponent's monsters are and the difference in our life points. So if we're staring down a massive monster and our life points are really low, this thing can become huge and just smack for a huge amount of damage. Flagship Magnum Overlord is an interesting one because this card can burn our opponent and also it can sacrifice itself to summon another monster. None of these effects are going to be particularly useful for us here. We just got it because it's a machine maximum monster, so we've thrown it in. And then Supreme Beast Magnum Overlord. This is a really interesting one because this is a card that cannot be destroyed by traps. It gains attack equal to the number of monsters in your opponent's field times 500, which means it can go up to 5,000 attack. And if you have 10 more monsters in our graveyard, it gains piercing. Really, really powerful effects. And then during the turn, your opponent special summoned a level 5 or higher monster face up while this card was face up. Your opponent cannot activate the effects of level 10 or lower monsters. This is a weird effect. I'm not sure how often this is going to come up, but it's nice to have it on top. It's primarily the L effect that we want. Just being able to go up to 5,000 attack with piercing is crazy good for a maximum. So our spell cards, we're on 3 copies of Geological Survey. This lets us fix the top of our deck. We can try and put all the maximums that we want in the right order and draw into them. We're on 3 copies of Future Mining, so if opponent has 2 or more face-up monsters on the field, we can excavate the top 2 cards of our deck, add 1 of them to our hand. So the idea is hopefully we fix the top of our deck, we then draw into exactly what we need to try and get our maximum out. We're on 3 copies of Heavenly Gift. This is primarily to send a middle piece of a maximum because it's a level 10 monster, and just draw 2 cards off of it. So again, just filtering, trying to get to exactly what we need to summon a maximum monster. We are on Monster Reincarnation. This is because we need the maximum monsters in our hand and not on the field in order to complete a maximum summon. So we are just using this in case we needed to throw a maximum piece in the graveyard, we can get it back out and try and perform the summon. And then Magical Stone Excavation. This is again, get rid of the bricky maximum pieces in our hand that we don't want. You get back the spell cards, which hopefully we can then use to draw into the correct maximum pieces, complete a maximum summon, and then just blast Alex out of the game. So side deck, we have a couple of consistency cards in Craft the Drone. We have some anti-maximum cards of our own, just in case Alex brings one of his own. We're on Spell Trap Removal from Machines, because our entire deck is machines, although we shouldn't really need this, because most of our maximums are going to be immune to traps anyway. And then we're on 3 copies of Super Magi-Base Magnum Overbase. This card gives us a little boost, but primarily this is in here because it protects our level 10 machine-type monsters from being destroyed by spell cards. So if Alex is on any kind of spells that can destroy our maximums, we put this in and hopefully give ourselves a bit of extra protection. So this is the deck we're bringing. Hopefully we can perform some maximum summons and just blast Alex out of the game. So we are on Megaroad pack.
Yes.
Which is an interesting one because it doesn't really have any new stuff from Go Rush. This is more legacy support, I guess, for like, this is like the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s, plus a little bit of support for some of the other 7s stuff that never really went anywhere. So I am quite interested in this. This is going to be a little bit of a change of pace, because obviously we've been playing a lot of Go Rush stuff lately.
Yeah, it'll be neat to see old stuff get new support.
So I've got all 3 of my decks made. Fortunately, all of the cards that I need for my decks are on EDOPro already. So I'm going to ask you, choose a number between 1 and 3, and we'll see which deck I bring.
2.
2.
Yes.
Okay, so that is this one.
Obviously, I can't make all 3 of mine, because there's a lot of zombie cards not added to EDO yet.
It is really cool, though, that zombies are going to be a thing. So we'll have that hopefully next week, if not the week after. But we were talking about this the other day, and we were saying how zombies were like the only type that weren't really represented in Rush. I think it was before this just Dark Lurker.
Yeah, Dark Lurker and like 1 or 2
Yeah, like Skull
effect
Servant
monsters.
and some naff stuff. I think a Necromade Nana was also one.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll see it in the next couple of weeks. Obviously for this week we won't be seeing that. So good luck, and let's see what each of us are bringing. I'm going to drop in... okay. Okay.
Good luck, buddy.
Yeah, good luck, good luck.
Oh no. Well, set to an end.
Okay, I will draw. I think I'm going to set 2 monsters and then set a back row and pass that to you. Alright, so interestingly, you have 6 fusions and I have no fusions. So what does that tell us?
That I'm on fusions.
Oh, because I think if you were on a dragon deck, I feel like you'd have more than 6. Because I feel like there's a ton of fusions that dragons have access to. If you were on Psychic, I would also expect you to be on more than 6. So it's interesting. I have to see what you come out with.
Well, I will now reveal that I am on dragons.
Okay, okay. So we're playing like a hyper-focused deck on getting out some new...
Yeah, I kept it to the 2 new fusions.
Okay.
Pop Dragon's Inferno,
Ooh,
or whatever that is.
Magical Stone Excavation. I'm actually surprised this isn't a legend card. Not because it's powerful, but because it's an old card.
Oh, that's neat. It's just which of the 3 7s in my hand do I want to play?
Oh, that's a rough hand then.
Yeah. It's fine though, because I'm going to be able to go down to...
Oh, plus if you're able to attack twice, that'd also be
Yeah.
pretty...
I think it's got to be Metageus. Actually, its effect.
So send a level 7 high dragon from your hand to the graveyard, which is obviously a very important effect here. No destroy battle with trap effects to make a second attack on a monster. Okay. You will be to kill it my board.
So pitch. Gygius. Go to battle.
So this is your new one, right? Gygius. So you've probably worked out what I'm on.
Oh my god. Maximum.
Oh, okay. This is a awkward hand for me, so I'm going to set and then set 2 back row. Pass to you.
Okay. Activate Starry Star.
Okay.
We'll chuck that one onto the bottom. Special summon.
And then flip over the face down fusion. I'm calling it now. I know.
Fusion.
Okay. With one of your new Roys.
Yeah. What does he do? Can be destroyed by trap effects. Can attack twice. All face-up monsters on field gain 500 attack. This card can attack twice against monsters. Okay.
Okay, so the first effect only lets you attack monsters twice. The second effect lets you just attack twice.
Interesting.
The first one gives your entire field a boost.
Or I can stop them from being destroyed by trap cards. Okay.
I feel like here the second effect is probably better.
Yeah, indestructible and can attack twice.
Yeah. Indestructible.
How big's that bonus gonna be?
Do you want to know a little secret about maximums?
Oh, they have really low defense, don't they?
They don't have defense, Alex. They all have 0. Ow. Well, I guess you technically could have put me 500 lower, but you couldn't have killed me there, I don't think. Okay, we will start. By activating Geological Survey.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so just in case I screw up how this works, we'll put that and that. Then I'm going to activate Future Mining. Then bam, bam, bam. We get the boy.
This
We're going to activate it so we can choose an opponent's monster and increase this card's attack equal to its level times something, times 200. And then we can activate it and increase its attack based on the difference in our life points, I believe.
Oh my god, is that game?
I think that's game.
What the fuck?
I guess I'll set and then get a battle. We'll just casually attack into the sports dragon and get you for 11,300 damage.
Wow, okay.
Oh, well, unfortunately, I really wanted to show off the new maximum, but we didn't draw any pieces. So that's just how it goes.
I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah, well, this is why, we had a little talk, and I told you, well, I mean, you saw the reveal, so you saw I had a maximum. So I was like, you should probably put something in your side deck for anti-maximum. So we'll see if you actually did put some anti-maximum side deck cards in.
I'll go first, again.
Okie dokie.
And...
Well, now that you know what I'm on, you can try and play around a little bit better.
End.
So these are Sylphildra and Dragorite. I assume they just did it because they're big 1500s.
Yeah.
More than anything else. Alright, I'm going to summon Craft the Drone.
Aha! Activate Dragon Encounter.
Nothing I can do about that.
Megaroad.
Okay, we'll activate Craft the Drone. We'll pitch draw. I will then activate Heavenly Protection. Pitch draw 2. Alright, what do I do here? I guess I will activate Future Mining. Well, you know, that's the same card, so I guess I'll put one in my hand. I will then set pass. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Oh, Dragon's Infinity backer.
That's disappointing. I really need that
Jolly
next time.
good. I will. Tribute summon for 0.
And one also had Dragon for your hand for Graver, change the original attack of one face up to 8 or lower monster transfer to 0. Okay, so if you do that, you could just get an extra 1000 damage right now.
Star Dragon.
Oh,
Fusion.
You cheeky bugger.
And. Yeah, and there. Have no trump card, so I will just increase board's attack.
Okay, so now you have to attack both my monsters with your big guy.
Yeah,
Otherwise
that's
his effect's
fine.
wasted. Got my Supreme Flagship Magnum Overlord L.
Ooh. And then.
Right, this is a bit of a tricky hand. So, if I use this, I could do this, get that. Use it, get rid of that. This doesn't let me plus at all. You don't have very many cards, so using this effect is pointless. I think I'm going to throw this out to start. I'll put this in my hand. Then, no matter how I do this, I kind of screw myself a little bit here. So we put one of those to the bottom of the deck, so the chances of drawing out another one are quite low. So, I'm going to activate this. I have to discard this, and I have to discard this. Take back Heavenly Protection. Actually, no, this was actually a really bad idea. Okay, well, we've done it now. Oh, that is so sad. Because of that misplay. Alright, I will activate. Then, I guess we'll set to pass.
The island from Thunderbirds.
Yeah, that was the plan. I literally had I had a maximum, and because I clicked, well, I didn't click the wrong one. I chose the wrong one, and then immediately regretted my decision.
Yeah. Okay. We'll face up all 7 machine monsters. Oh, it's a neat card.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was really going to come up. It'd be really good if you're on specifically, I guess, spell cards that pop my monsters.
Yeah. I mean, I think. Yeah, I haven't actually just got game on board, haven't I? So I can just. Oh.
You still technically have game. I keep thinking you should be using the other ability, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, 1-0. 2 pretty quick games. Let's see if you can't summon your other fusion, and if I can't summon my new maximum in the third game. Alright, I will go first here, I think. Alright, we'll start with Heavenly Protection. We'll discard to draw 2 cards. I will then... I think we're going to set a back row. We're going to set 2 monsters. And we're going to pass.
Okay. Well, I will set... and summon...
Sapphire Dragon. Sorry, the fire dragon.
Go to battle. Get rid of that.
It was Supreme Beast Magnum Overlord L.
Beast left, okay. Beast the new one?
Yes, Beast is the new one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we will start. How do I do this? If I do this, I can do that, which gives me -1 card in hand. But I could fix the top of my deck. If I do that, I'd have to discard that, and then use that for cost. This is where it gets tricky, because I don't know if I want to do one or t'other. I think I'm going to do this. We're going to activate Magical Stone Excavation. We're going to discard 2 cards, take back Heavenly Protection. We're then going to fire it off. Discard a level 10 to draw 2. This is where things get a little bit tricky. I will set, and then I actually think I'm going to tribute set and pass.
Ooh. Tribute my 2 face downs. 0 gears.
This just weakens monsters.
Normal summon Star Dragon.
Ooh,
Tribute, yeah, unfortunately it's Meta Gears again. Normal summon Dragorite.
I thought you were going to do a 0 Gears fusion. I don't actually remember what it fuses with, right? But 0 Gears is one of the fusions, right?
Yeah, Clad Gears.
Clad Gears.
Cloud Gears? Yeah, something like that. And let's see how big the yeah.
Spoiler alert, it's always 0. Alright, wow.
I've got to not be greedy. But
I'm dead unless I basically maximum this turn. So the sad thing is I have a complete maximum in the graveyard.
oh, that's rough.
Alright, we will start by activating Future Mining. Well, yeah, I might as well put this in hand. Then open up a peek at the grave. Ah, okay. This isn't looking great for moi. Alright, I think we have to do this. Okay, how boned am I right now, is the question. We are mostly boned. We will activate Monster Reincarnation. I'll discard. Bring back... I'll bring this back. Then I set 3. Pass.
Okay. Well. Tribute 2 for Gygeus. Clad Soul Gygeus. There we go. Activate Fusion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Void Strike Dragon 0 Gygeus.
Change the original attack up to 3 face on opponent's foot to 0, so we've played around that perfectly. Destroy 1 spell trap card, we've played around that perfectly.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I was like, if you have piercing, I'm just dead.
Tribute 2. Blue Eyes.
Oh, he's on the blue eyes as well. Oh, this is the big bungus deck, isn't it?
Yeah,
Right.
well, I've actually I was looking for like anti-maximum. There's a blue eye specific card that I think could destroy
Oh, burst
the
stream.
maximum. Yeah, which I thought would be funny.
Alright. I will normal summon Craft the Drone. Phase effect. Pitch draw. I then have to really think about this. Do I have to do that? I don't really have a choice, do I? Wait. Can't do that. One, 2. How many of those are we missing? It's the 1. Alright, I think I have to do this. So we'll activate Heavenly Protection.
Yep.
Discard the draw 2. Then we will activate Geological Survey. We'll put those on the bottom of the deck. It does not matter in what order. I will then set a monster and pass.
Okay. Set. Summon.
Okay.
That. Yeah. Activate 0 card, yes.
Yeah, get the extra.
Can only do the 1. And. Yeah. Go battle.
Ow. I don't know if I misplayed
And
this
show up
game.
for the blue eyes.
Wait a minute.
But
What just happened? How did I die? Oh, you can attack 2 monsters. Right.
yeah,
Right.
all
yes.
the
I
guesses.
forgot. I forgot. Oh, because so I needed the crafter drone and attack to use the effect. So I basically, in that second game, I had the ability to summon the beast Magnum. But
Right.
instead, so in my head, I was like, drawing 2 is better than drawing 1. So I took
No.
the Heavenly Protection, which is 2 for 2, instead of just taking the Future Mining, which was just the 1 for 1. So if I had just done Future Mining, I would have looked at the top 2 cards, taken one of them, put it in my hand, and had all 3 pieces of the maximum. But that misplay kind of screwed me over. Then in this game, I don't know if I made a specific misplay. I'd have to go back and rewatch it. But I basically just, I think at one point I could have gone into Magnum Overlord, but I never had all 3 pieces of a maximum in my hand. It was just like, if instead of discarding this piece of Magnum Overlord, I went for the Beast, or, something else, then I could have, throughout the turn, had it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, right? Whenever you're discarding level 10s, you search for more stuff, there's always a chance you've just discarded the wrong 10, right? And obviously I really wanted to get out Beast, because he's the new one, which would have been really cool. And also I think it's a pretty cool card as well. Like, he just gets massive attack, he gets piercing, he's just a really strong maximum, I think. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if I actually made a big mistake this game. I might have done. There might have been just like one turn where, with all of the knowledge I had, there was a better play.
Yeah.
But I think it came down to never getting all 3 pieces of the right maximum, which is going to happen when you play maximum decks, really, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially when you're playing like 3 different Supreme Overlord maximums that all have slightly similar names.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't think that was inherently the problem, right? Like, it wasn't like I accidentally got rid of the wrong one. It was always an intentional decision, even if the decisions were wrong. But your dragon deck seemed to perform. I mean, that's the thing. Dragons are always good, right? Dragons have never been bad. And just being able to attack twice is always just such a powerful effect, even if you take away everything else. Like, this guy could be a 3300 attack guy that just says, I can attack twice, and immediately it'd just be crazy strong. But it was cool we got to see both your fusions, even if we didn't get to see my maximum. But that's fine. That's fine. We don't need to see it. He'll be back. He'll be back in a future episode. But yeah, GG, buddy.
GG.